Hi, my name is Sandy Carter, and I'm IBM's General Manager for Ecosystem Development, and we are here today live at South by Southwest in the great city of Austin, Texas. And I'm joined by Anand Raj, who is the CEO of InXero. Welcome, Raj.
Thank you very much, Sandy.
Today we're gonna really discuss many of the trends that are hot at South by, which are cloud and mobile and social with your solution. But first, tell us a little bit about the market. I mean, what's going on in the market that requires focus from your solution?
Yeah, so if you look at the world trade, 75% of the world trade happens through resellers, meaning like the two-tier distribution. There are about 50 million reseller businesses worldwide, but most of these businesses, about 60 to 80%, are really micro businesses, less than 10 employees. And these businesses don't know how to use social like LinkedIn or Facebook. They also don't have expertise they are not good marketers, they are good at what they do, they are very good business people. Mm-hmm. So we focus on these small micro reseller businesses and give them all the tools they need to get the right content for all the brands that they carry and mix it up and then launch it wherever they want that message to go, to connect with the customer in a completely new way that is actually required today.
So I think this is really important. So if you're watching this video and you're a small company, this really opens up social to you, mobile to you. And I think one of the big benefits is content creation and content aggregation.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think it's very, very powerful. Any ahas that you've gotten from any of your clients so far that you want to share?
Yeah, so one thing we found out, we wanted to see how effective, we call this a showcase. So showcase is really let's say in the old days, and people still carry their briefcase and all the brochures and all the content in the traditional fashion. But the showcase is a digital version of those content, and it's available on any new channel. We wanted to see how effective this is compared to LinkedIn. So with one of our customers, we actually did a comparison of doing a LinkedIn ad on LinkedIn for the same kind of product versus doing a showcase on LinkedIn, and it was 500 times more effective.
Wow.
Compared to the LinkedIn ads. So that was really an aha moment for us to really see how effective these new things can be. And on the other side of this is really the simplicity of these. As I mentioned, a lot of these businesses don't know what to do on LinkedIn, simple things. Giving them the tool to instantly create something, and most of this is really automation, so they don't even have to touch any of those things. Our system is intelligent enough to figure out the right content that their customers may be interested in, and it removes the complexity from their day-to-day job, so they can focus on what they really need to be focusing on their business and not worry about marketing and sales.
So the other thing is you're on the cloud, which also helps to take the focus into a different realm as well. Talk a little bit about how your partners benefit from the cloud itself.
So the cloud is critical. So if you look at the pillars of our strategies, there are really three things. One, cloud is number one, where we could not do, as I said, a lot of these businesses are micro businesses, so they don't have a lot of money to spend. So they are not New York Times, and they are not even IBM for that example, right? So they can't spend millions of dollars. So these are the businesses who can afford to spend maybe $10 or $50 or $100. So the cloud enables us to deliver the service at a price point that our market can afford. So that's number one. And the cloud also enables our ecosystem, because number two is the ecosystem where we can't solve this problem ourselves as a startup. So we work with our partners like IBM, where we bring, there are a lot of other technologies that are needed to kind of make it useful, and there are a lot of automation that so we are working with IBM on the core metrics side. We are trying to bring the recommendation, analytics and Watson. So let's say if your customer comes to your showcase and they want to take the next step. So the next step, we want to make it a lot more intuitive so that we can automate that piece so that you're not having a manual touch. So if they have certain questions, Watson can help us to take that next step and give more useful information in that conversation and engagement with the customer. So that's where just the cloud, just bringing our cost of sales and cost of the overall delivery down.
Yep.
Second is the ecosystem.
Yep.
With cloud integration is so much faster and easier.
Yeah, for sure.
And third is the data that really driving We call this the big insights, the channel insights for the channel partners. And that also, these are the three things that we are actually focusing on from the cloud perspective.
Great. Now, I know that IBM, we just announced BlueMix, which is our new PaaS layer, platform as a service layer. Tell us why you see value in BlueMix. What's really interesting about it to you?
Yeah, so we looked at, so we are India's most innovative company. So we got the award from Government of India to work with all these micro.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, we were very, very fortunate. One thing that inspires me from IBM perspective, we've been part of the Global Entrepreneur Program for a few years, is really the core passion and vision to make a difference and how social and mobile can really make the impact not only for big businesses, but for this micro commerce, micro marketing. And that's where I found BlueMix. We looked at a lot of other partners as well in terms of figuring out how we can bring this innovation in this micro field. And BlueMix, like the services like the Watson and a lot of these recommendation engines, a lot of the big insights that we are kind of building up for the channel industry, a lot of that would not be possible without the billions of dollars of investment that has gone into BlueMix. And that really is very inspiring. And it's really the thing that we are trying to do. No single company can do it. And that's where we see a great partnership and a lot of inspirations and learnings that we get from a lot of smart people from IBM. It has been really amazing.
That's great. Thank you so much. So we're here live at South by Southwest, and I think this was really fascinating, really learning more about the cloud, learning more about this whole base of resellers, and I really appreciate the time that you've taken with us, and congratulations on Innovator of the Year in India, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Congratulations, and thank you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you.